G'day y'all, I hope you're doing well. Just a quick news update today. The Embracer Group has put out a press release for their interim report for Q2 of their financial year. Now, you might be saying, who's the Embracer Group and why should I care? Well, the Embracer Group are the parent company of THQ Nordic. And as many of you may know, the good fellas at THQ Nordic are publishing a little game called Biomutant. There are some interesting things in this report in the looking ahead section, and well, we'll get into them now. So the report reads, looking ahead to the next financial year ending March 2021, we expect to at least 2 AAA titles, but it's not only about AAA. During the next financial year, we are expecting several amazing products such as Desperado 3, Destroy All Humans, SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom, there's a lot of B's in that sentence, Rehydrated, Wasteland 3, Iron Harvest, among many others. The highly anticipated Biomutant is in the final stages of polishing at our studio Experiment 101. I expect the release date to be announced as soon as they are confident about achieving their high ambition. There's a lot to unpack in this little paragraph, but the key takeaway for Biomutant fans is that it's in the final stages of polishing and we should be expecting a release date pretty soon. Now, using the rest of the report and some of the data that we already know about some of these other releases and on Biomutant itself, we can make a pretty solid guess on the release window. The report goes on to mention that the partner publishing film business area will have a December quarter without any significant AAA releases. We expect this to change during the first half of calendar 2020, driven by a few significant AAA releases we expect to be released during this period. The first half of 2020 is where we expect to see a release, personally for me anyway. I mentioned this in my I Played Biomutant video. If you haven't seen that video, I put a card with my impressions here, and I basically played the demo for about half an hour, and that video is mostly on my impressions. But separate to that, I really think that all signs seem to point to a release time looking around April to June, July next year, somewhere in that time frame. Most likely not going to be during May because it would conflict with the Wasteland 3 release date, which was announced at XO19 to release in May 19, 2020. The Destroy All Humans and SpongeBob remasters haven't had a release date as yet, and Desperado 3 seems like it's a ways off, and Iron Harvest has a tentative release date of September 2020. So I'm pretty confident that between April and June, July next year, we'll definitely get a release for Biomutant. Experiments 101 head of studio Stefan, his last name is terrible to read, Lugswitz, it's a Swedish name, I'm terrible with names, so my apologies, said that the game is already content complete back in 2017 on a Game Reactor interview. So if the interim report is to be believed, I would definitely expect Biomutant sooner than Destroy All Humans and SpongeBob remasters. But the thing is, you know, they're not really coinciding with each other. They are different games. They could come out in the same time period compared to Wasteland 3 and Biomutant, which are both RPGs, be that different RPGs, but they could conflict with each other's release times. But anyway, guys, that's all from me today. Just a quick video to let you know that we aren't far away from Biomutant. I would definitely expect a release date coming early next year. Avoiding from the Christmas period, I expect them to announce it in January, February, with a release date being April, June, July, sometime in that time frame. Anyway, guys, I'll have the Embracer report and the Game Reactor articles linked in the comments below. My name is Norzza. Thank you for watching and have a great day.